Hello, welcome to our academic conversation. Today we are presenting the last activity from the subject English conversation number 1. And the topic that we will be talking about today is climate change and carbon footprint. We have some tips for you. My name is Diana Vides.
My name is Catherine Vasquez.
And my name is Rosario Torres.
And we are happy that you are watching our video. Welcome to our conversation. And this is the question number 1.
What are you some problems that you have seen diet to climate change?
Um, well, in my opinion, the weather is getting hotter, and sometimes there are really hot periods, and there are stronger and more frequent storms, floods, and drought in our country. And I saw the news that in Mexico and destroy Acapulco by a hurricane.
Yes, I've seen that this climate change has been destroying a lot of places. Even in El Salvador, I seen that. For example, like 2 months ago, there was a big it was not a hurricane, but it rained so strong that
Yeah.
a lot of houses in El Salvador were destroyed. So, and I think that what you said about the heat is true. And I read in the news that there's even people that is dying because of the strong heat that is happening in their countries during summer. So I think that is dangerous right now.
Yeah.
And what do you think, Catherine?
I think rising temperatures, global very temperatures have been rising, leading to more intense and prolonged heat waves. This can have a negative impact on human health, agriculture, and ecosystems.
It's true about what you said about the ecosystems. It's true because other thing that is happening, for example, in the glaciers, in where there's snow, what is happening is that there's a lot of animals that are getting extinct because they are dying, because they are from the ice and they are feeling a warmer climate. So they are dying, like polar bears, penguins. They are resenting a lot this kind of climate change.
Yeah. And some people have to leave their homes because the weather makes it hard to live there. For example, people who live near to the rivers
It's true.
or in the beach, I don't know, but they have to leave their homes.
Yes, because the ocean is going out because of
Yeah.
this. Yes, and for example, in La Libertad, that's happening right now. That the
Yeah.
ocean is going out and people have to move from there
Have to
because of
move.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Uh,
terrible.
so we move to the next question.
What are some reasons that have caused climatic change?
Um, I think that the first reason that have caused climate change is when when we turn off the light when we don't know we don't when we don't need them, and the weather is getting hotter.
Yes, sorry, I thought that you were gone. Um, yes, I think it's true. I think that we should not waste a lot of electricity if we are not using it. For example, sometimes we are with all the lights on in our houses and we are not even using them, or we are with the TV on and we are with our cell phones not even paying attention to the TV. And I think that those things are bad for the climate change because a lot of electricity is caused by toxic kind of gases.
Yeah,
So
and when we burn things like oil and gas for energy, it makes the air dirty with gas like carbon dioxide.
yes. And what do you think, Catherine?
Mm, the reason is deforestation, deforestation, change in precipitation patterns. Climate change is causing change in rainfall patterns, which can result in prolonged droughts and heavy rainfall causing flooding. This extreme weather effects affect agriculture and water security.
Yes. And I think that when you said about what you said about the deforestation, we are causing a lot of this because we are so much people in the world right now. We are like crowned, and we need to make new houses for the people for this generation, and we are overflowing or world with a lot of people that we need to destroy a lot of our forest to to make new houses and new apartments and new fabrics and things like that.
Yeah, and sometimes natural things like volcanoes and wildfires make gases too, and this is a contamination.
Yes, I didn't know that what you are saying. You just told me, but I was impressed because I didn't know that even our natural resources are sometimes contamination for the environment.
Yeah, and some factories too.
Yes, and other thing that I read is about the consumption of meat that is bad for the climate change and the carbon footprint.
Yes.
So the next question is,
What can we do to reduce carbon footprint?
And in my opinion, we can turn off the light when we don't need them. And this helps use less electricity. And we can reuse and we can plant more trees in our country.
yes, I think that other thing that we can do is to cut our consumption of meat. For example, I know that it's a little too much to say I'm not going to eat meat anymore, but you can stop eating a lot of meat. You can like reduce
Yeah,
it to one time per week or something like that. And other thing that I think we can do is to stop buying fast fashion. For example, to stop buying cheap clothes from Chinese stores because these kind of fabrics are destroying our environment. They they are contaminating not only the water and the soil, but they are um, doing something really impactful to the climate change because of the gases and the
yeah,
toxic gases they are uh, like going.
I think recycle materials such as paper, glass, plastic, in metals, other reduce the use of the plastic. Um, plant Planter participate in reforestation projects and support the conservation of the forest, which is carbon sinks.
Yes. Well, thank you, Catherine and Reina. And we are going to do the farewell. I don't know if someone has something to say. No one? So we are going to end this video. I hope that we have been the advice that we gave you was useful for you and that you uh, could understand a little bit more about the carbon footprint and the climate change and the impact that carbon footprint is doing to climate change. So thank you for your attention and thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.